Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. It's a new week, it's Monday morning, and I'm doing one of my favourite video series, the Mega Gadget collection. I love doing these because you give me such great feedback on them. These are the videos, for those of you unfamiliar with the format, where I show you a whole host of different technology and gadgets. Sometimes they're themed, like in today's video, sometimes they're just sort of randomly selected, but more than one piece of technology. Mega, in this particular episode, is a little bit of a stretch, a little bit of an overstatement, because I've only got two products, but they are very good products. One of them I have been really impressed with because of the automation that it builds into charging and managing your phone in the car. Now, this is a live broadcast, of course, so if you are tuned in live, you can use the live chat to interact with me throughout the video. If you're watching after the live broadcast, of course, use the regular comment section below. And if at any stage throughout the video you want to buy any products I'm showing you, there are links in the video description as well. Full disclosure, both of these products were sent in free of charge by their respective manufacturers. I'm going to share with you my honest opinion about both of them. We're going to start with a really cool dash cam from none other than AUKEY. This is their Dual DashCam. It comes in a nice plain box. I love AUKEY packaging, plain packaging, great products. And just to give you a bit of a background on dash cameras, I absolutely love dash cameras. I've used one for many years. The reason I love them is because not only do they give you a sort of a recording and potential evidence if something happens in front of your car whilst you're driving, sort of video evidence that can be used, but also some, not all, some car insurance companies offer a discount if you have a dash cam installed. Some of them are a bit picky. They have particular manufacturers or models you have to have installed. Some of them are a bit more relaxed, and as long as you've got one installed and perhaps you send them a photo of it or some sort of evidence you've got a dash cam installed in your car, you can get up to, and at the time of doing this video, 17% I think was the largest I found, largest discount I found over the weekend. So this is the Dual DashCam. It comes in a box like this, and this contains all of the cables and accessories you need to actually install the dash camera. So you get everything you need. You also get a little tiny 12 volt vehicle accessory adapter, and this has got two USB sockets on it, so you can power the dash cam really easily with this. It also comes, of course, with a mount. This one is a bit different though. This one is different to ones I've shown you before. So this is what it looks like. The mount goes on here, so this is going to be stuck into your car windscreen this way, and then this little lens here, you can adjust the angle of this lens appropriately so you get a nice good view out the front of your car. And then it's also got an additional lens pointing inside the car, but stay with me on this one because it is a dual dash camera with dual features as well, or dual use case scenarios, because this will record the inside of the car, all the occupants. So if something did happen on the front camera, touch wood this never happens to any of you, but if you were involved in a road traffic accident, not only will it record what's happening outside the car, but it will also record what's happening inside the car. Stay with me, stay with me. This has got an extra feature which is really cool, because if you don't want it just recording inside the car, it's quite a hard one to pull out, but you can pull this out. There we go. So it actually unplugs, and then you can run a cable through your headlining, another extra little mount in your back window, in your rear window of the car, and then this can record what's going on out the back of your car. So you can have it recording out the back, or you can have it recording inside the car. Now let's just plug this back in. There we go, clips back in nice and easily. Power there. We've also got the card slot there, memory card slot. We've also got a nice screen on the back here and some buttons for controlling the various settings. Now, how a dash camera works is it records the video footage to the memory card in little sort of 30-second or 1-minute segments. Then when it's filled up the memory card, it goes back and starts overwriting the oldest footage, unless you've marked something as protected, or the dash camera has sort of sensed that you've sort of knocked into something or something's hit you, then it will automatically protect that file with its collision detection system. So really great little product, and the fact that you can take this camera off is very, very good indeed. Now, issues, and there is only, well, it's a couple of issues. The first issue is this feels a little bit plasticky and easy to break, this side one, and when you're taking it off, you just get that sort of moment where you think, oh, is it going to break? Is it going to break? And then, is it going to come off? There we go. And then it comes off. It just feels a little bit sort of not great. It is very, those little tabs on there are plastic as well. The other issue is when you've got this in the rear window, daytime it's absolutely fine, but during night time I was finding it difficult to get this at a good angle where I wasn't getting reflections. So at night time I was pulling this into the front and having this as recording inside the car. So a little bit of a shame with the reflections on the night time on this rear view one. The front camera was absolutely fine. Apart from that, the actual video footage, full HD, top notch, really good detail, really good quality. So well worth checking out. Now before I move on to this next product, I want to take a look inside the live chat. We have got Patrick, Oyvind and Philip. Good morning to you guys. Thank you very, very much for tuning in live. I really do appreciate it. Without further ado, let's move on to the next product, which is from groov-e. First of all, love the name. This is a wireless car mount. It's an auto charging, auto grip car mount as well. It comes with two different types of mount. So you can actually mount this with this little gadget here. It will mount into the air vent on your car. So it's got a little sort of clippy grip thing there for mounting onto the air vent. Little ball joint or ball mount here, which takes the charger or the charger mount. It also comes with a cable, USB to USB-C. You don't get like a USB, one of these that you got with the dash camera. You don't get one of these. So if you haven't got USB in your car, you're going to have to buy some sort of USB adapter for your 12-volt vehicle accessory socket. But you do get the USB-A to USB-C cable. And then you also get this suction mount. So this suction mount will suction onto your car windscreen. So you can use the air vent or the suction mount on this one. And then the ball joint just simply allows you to rotate this round into a good position. Then we've got the actual charger portion itself. Now, one little issue with this is, I'll plug this in. Actually, no, let me show you up closer first of all. So you've got USB-C on the bottom. I was expecting it to have some sort of bit underneath. So when you've got a heavy phone and you're slotting this onto the charger, there's something to stop it from falling. It's not a deal breaker because it's got really good grip from these side arms, but for peace of mind I would have liked something to have been underneath. And also this cable, when you've got the cable plugged in, sticks out the bottom a little bit awkwardly. On here there's a little charging LED. There's also a sensor and there's a little tiny release button on the side here. So let's plug this in. When you plug it in, it just sort of powers on, and then we're ready to go. If I cover the sensor, it opens the arms. Let me give you a close-up look at this. Let's zoom in a little bit so you can see it a little bit closer. So when you power this up, it opens the side arms to grip your phone and then grips back in. But it's also got that sensor. So if I hold the phone up to it, it opens the arms up, you put the phone in, it starts charging and it grips it. How cool is that? That is just so cool. And then you push the little tiny button, which is a little bit difficult to access, but you push the little tiny button and it releases the arms and you take your phone off. And then it's charged and ready to go all the time. So let's just do that once more. So it's in its closed, oh no, it's the sensor opened. Let's wait for it to close. So it's in its closed position at the moment. And then we put the phone up to it. It opens up, starts charging and grips it all in one action. How cool is that? That is very, very cool. I really do like it. I don't like the fact you've got a little bit of an awkward button to get to. This is an iPhone XS Max, quite a big phone, and it grips it absolutely fine. Let's just cover that sensor again so you can see this opening up. So it automatically opens and closes. And then obviously you've got a coil in here which is going to charge your phone. So if you've got a Qi wireless compatible smartphone, it will automatically charge your phone. There's rubber on these little arms, so it's not going to damage your phone at all. And it's just a really nice looking device. There's also rubber around here. One thing is you do have to get used to what position to put your phone in, because obviously you've got to line up the charging point on your phone with the coils on the mount. So for example, this time I haven't lined it up correctly. It's not actually charging. It needs to be up a little bit higher. So let's open this up and put it in a little bit higher, and there you go. This time it is charging. So you have to get it in the right position. You'll get used to that though. Muscle memory will kick in, and you will get used to placing it in the appropriate position. A really cool charger. Very, very cool indeed. Let's give you a close-up look at that. Very, very cool in the way that it works. Good suction as well. Nice sort of length on this arm. And again, you've got the flexibility of... oh, wrong way. You've got the flexibility of either mounting it on this suction arm, or as I showed you earlier, onto the car vent mount. Really good. Love the fact that it's automatically wirelessly charging whilst you're driving, and giving you a really good mount as well. So that is it for this particular video. Let me know in the comments section below which is your favourite product. If you've got any questions at all, either about these products or tech related, again, put that in the comments section as well. And if you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe. I publish new tech videos pretty much every single day. I've got some awesome ones coming up, including some new camera gear, which I will be featuring. And I'm also working on a new studio as well. So that will be coming very, very soon on the Geekanoids channel. So do subscribe and hit that notification bell. That's it for this video. It's being broadcast on a Monday morning. So I want to wish you all a fantastic week ahead. And I'll see you all in another video very, very soon.